Polygon Matic at the time of this recording is seeing a bit of a breakdown move after getting rejected at our key area of resistance above the $0.6. And on today's video, I will be discussing the most significant key areas of supports that we need to continue holding above, and above all discuss the formation of these double top that we have here on the charts, giving you the minimum breakout target areas. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video, and starting the video by first discussing the formation of a double top, which is a bearish pattern. You can all see that we saw this impulsive movement to the upside into resistance above the $0.6, where we found resistance and got a major rejection over here in a move that gave us a bit of a short-term pullback. Then we saw another bounce back into that key area of resistance, and you can see that we got rejected once again, and that now resulted to the formation of a double top, which is a bearish pattern that breaks to the lower side, and we have the neckline of this pattern above the 0.5257, which is an area that we have now lost. And there are high chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is much of a retest of that neckline, and that means that in the next coming hours there are high chances that we are going to finally see a total breakdown move as we break out of this double top to the lower side. And the minimum target areas for the breakout can be given by getting the height between the neckline and the bottoms, that is the tops and the neckline. We can get that height and then place it below the neckline in a move that is giving me a minimum target area above the 0.4466. So there are high chances that in the next coming hours Polygon Matic is going to fully maximize that area above the 0.45 in the next coming hours. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, and the Elliot wave structures are still suggesting that we are going to see a bit of a short-term pullback before we can finally see another bounce to the upside. And that is based on this Elliot wave structure that I have from the lows that we made on the 5th of November, that is the 4th of November, and started an impulse to the upside in a move that peaked above the 0.4489, completing the formation of this Elliot wave count 1. Then we saw a bit of a corrective structure in an Elliot wave count 2 into the minimum target areas for the second wave highlighted on the charts, an area that gave us a reaction to the upside. And then we picked in the formation of this wave 3 above the $0.6, fully maximizing the minimum target areas for that wave 3 that were given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the 0.6104, an area that we fully maximized. And that means that whatever we are seeing at the moment is now the pullback in an Elliot wave count 4 before we can finally see another bounce to the upside in an Elliot wave count 5. And before I give you the minimum target areas for that wave 5, I want to give you the minimum pullback target area for that Elliot wave count 4 using the Fibonacci's, connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave, that is the second wave, to the high of that wave 3, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, and that is between the 0.518 and the 0.4859, the area that I have marked on the chart using this yellow target area. And you can see that we have seen a wick into this target area, and that means that there are chances that we could have a low in place for this wave 4. And if by any chance in the next coming hours we start another impulse to the upside, then that will be that impulsive movement to the upside in this Elliot wave count 5 that can easily get us back above the $0.65, and we can get the minimum target areas by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave 3, giving me a minimum target area at the fib level 0.618, and that is above the 0.7198, the area that I have marked here on the charts. So that means that there's still a chance that we can see that impulsive movement to the upside in a wave 5, getting us back above the $0.7 in the next coming days. But before all that, we need to see a pullback in an Elliot wave count 4, fully maximizing the minimum target areas between the 0.5168 and the 0.4855. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.